Good evening and welcome to the international final of L'Oreal Brandstorm 2019.
We're so glad to see you all in the heart of Paris.
You sound good, guys. Okay, wow. This year, today, is the 27th edition of Brandstorm.
Since its beginning in 1992, over 200,000 students took part in it. And in 2019, we celebrate new participation record, 40,000 students from 65 countries.
Wow. Awesome. And all that thanks to the special mission and amazing partner division. Students have worked extremely hard to take up the challenge of the active cosmetics division and to invent the future skincare experience for health-conscious consumers. As a result, this year, over 10,000 innovative ideas were presented globally.
Big thank you to L'Oreal teams all over the world who were involved in this amazing challenge. And congratulations to 53 best teams in this room today, their coaches and professors. For the very tough competition, you made it to the international final. These cheers are for you. Applauded. Bravo.
You rock! And tonight is the moment you've all been waiting for. An opportunity to make it to the stage, pitch your innovation to the world and to our executive jury, and win a very special prize.
The prize is phenomenal. When I played Brandstorm in 2011, there was nothing like this. You guys are so lucky. For the very first time, the winners of Brandstorm can have a unique intrapreneurship experience. Like true pioneers, they will continue to develop their idea into the real business prototype. Coolest part? They will boost their project with the constant coaching and support of L'Oreal and external experts, living for 3 months in Paris and working at Station F, one of the biggest startup campuses in the world.
Wow,
Cool,
how
right?
does that sound?
Cool!
Wow. So to get closer to this amazing prize this afternoon, you pitch your ideas in front of 80 expert juries in startup mode. During this innovation fair, our juries have reviewed and graded your projects. All grades were merged into an aggregate ranking, and the 6 teams on top will perform tonight on this stage. Yeah, they will be our finalists, and we will announce their name one at a time in no particular order, which means that if we call your name, you get to come to this stage and pitch your innovation right away. Okay, get ready for that.
But before we announce the first finalist, let's dive together into the Brandstorm 2019 experience as we all lived it.
Brandstormers, are you ready to take up the challenge one last time? Okay, so let me give you a quick reminder of the final rules. Each team on stage will have strictly 5 minutes to pitch its project. When the time is up, you will hear a gong, just like this. I feel so powerful. And that means you must stop right away, okay? After you hear the gong, you will have a 5-minute session to answer the questions of our executive jury. It will be the last chance for you to convince and to impress. In order to support your pitch, you will be allowed a 10-slide PDF.
Challenging. Now, let us introduce those who will take the most important decision of the night, our dear executive jury.
First up, please give it up for Nicolas Hieronymus, Deputy Chief Executive Officer in charge of divisions.
Jean-Claude Legrand, Executive Vice President, Human Relations.
Next up is Barbara Lavernos, Executive Vice President, Chief Technology and Operations Officer.
Guy Balouche, Vice President, Research and Innovation, Global Technology Incubator.
Please welcome Alexandra Pal, Chief Corporate Responsibility Officer, Executive Vice President for the L'Oréal Foundation.
Ersi Perishi, Deputy General Manager, Active Cosmetics Division, and General Manager, ACD Western Europe.
Nina Sobiecka, General Manager, ACD Asia Pacific Zone.
Miriam Bekar, Vichy International Managing Director.
Next up is Laetitia Toupé, La Roche-Posay International General Manager.
And last but not least, Marie Sermadiras, Chief Digital Officer, Active Cosmetics Division. What a jury, what a jury. We also have a special note from someone who unfortunately cannot be here today, but who was involved in this edition of Brandstorm from the very beginning and who is very curious to know your ideas. It's Brigitte Lieberman, the President of Active Cosmetics Division.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Brandstorm final. Unfortunately, I couldn't be with you today, but I really wanted to be virtually present. Brandstorm is a key event for L'Oréal. This year, we received more than 10,000 projects from 65 countries. You are here today in Paris, the 150 most talented students selected, and I already wanted to congratulate you for this great achievement. I wanted to address this message to you from the VivaTech exhibition, the best place in Europe for technical innovations. And I'm thrilled to discover your ideas, the innovations, concepts, and future digital experiences you imagine for our division, our brands, and for our health-conscious consumer. I hope that you have learned a lot, networked a lot, and above all, that you had a lot of fun. Innovation and entrepreneurship are the fundamentals of our division. We work on a daily basis to offer beauty products, services, and connected skin management solutions endorsed by health professionals, providing efficacy and safety for healthier beauty. Our aim is to change people's lives and to empower them to better manage their health and the health of their skin. We think that health is the future of beauty, and how to better serve this vision that to work with young talents who imagine the future experience they wish to have and offer. I'm looking forward to discovering the winning projects. You will have the chance to live here in Paris, a 360-degree immersion into our business in order to make your project and concept a reality. With our division and thanks to our complementary brand portfolio, you will have the power to have a real impact on people's lives. I hope that many of you will join L'Oréal's Active Cosmetics teams all over the globe. We need you to imagine the future of health. Best of luck to the top 6 teams, and I wish you a wonderful evening.
And now it's time to push the limits of innovation. I'm going to announce the name of the first team to make it to the final. I guess you'll be pretty excited when you hear your name, okay? And of course, we will all cheer with you. But remember, your pitch is right up, so we need you to join us on stage for that, okay? Don't forget, we need you here. Okay, the first team to make it to the final of Brandstorm 2019 is Team Maldivian Stormtroopers from India!
Well done, guys. Well done.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You're the first team to pitch tonight. So,
Congratulations. The whole stage is yours. Please remember that when you hear the gong, your time is over. And you will see the sign with 1 minute when there is 1 minute left. Okay?
okay, you ready, guys?
We wish you best of luck.
Yeah. Okay, and your 5 minutes start now.
The future of skincare is all about personalization enabled by technology. With that thought, we, Team Maldivian Stormtroopers from India, are here to present our big idea. Let's start by meeting Jane.
Hey, I'm Jane. I'm 33 and I work in New York. I'm always on the go. And ever since I had my twins, my life has been all about planning, planning, and planning. I follow a strict diet, regularly hit the gym, and most importantly, I use high-quality beauty solutions that can give me the best results.
Well done.
I have been suffering from adult acne for a while now. I constantly seek professional advice, get chemical peels done regularly to keep my acne under control. I have already used so many products, but I'm unable to find a single effective solution that can cater to my changing skin needs. There have been times when I've completely missed my regimen due to my busy schedule. And also, I have no way to know how well these products have been working for me.
Just like Jane, approximately 25 million women in USA suffer from adult acne. And this is where our big idea comes into the picture. Coral by Skinceuticals, the revolutionary advanced skincare device which will help your skin heal from within and provide it the nourishment it needs after aggressive in-clinic treatments. Let us hear what our dermatologist, Dr. Michelle, has to say about Coral.
Coral by Skinceuticals is a one-of-its-kind solution, offering multiple benefits, not just for my patients, but also for us dermatologists. Post-aggressive clinical procedures, the skin barrier is generally compromised, which is why it needs a proper skincare regime to heal. Coral acts as a one-stop solution for all problems. Using sonic cleansing technology, the smart device effectively infuses a serum deep into the skin, providing it the nourishment it needs. The serum comes in 4 variants offering solutions for harmful sun exposure, scarring, low levels of hydration, and overnight skin renewal, all inspired by the trusted range of Skinceuticals formulas. Along with the serum, the device uses RGB LED therapy to kill acne-causing bacteria, facilitate collagen production, and give your skin a healthy glow. Along with its multi-purpose benefits, it's still extremely easy to use. Let me ask my patient Jane to demonstrate it for you.
Thank you, Dr. Michelle. I install the My Coral app on my smartphone, create my user profile, and pair my Coral with the app. This allows me to easily select the LED therapy, sonic speed, and frequency of application recommended by Dr. Michelle according to my skin needs. I mount serum in Coral, which comes in a standard size. I turn it on and massage my face in circular motions for 90 seconds. I can easily set reminders on my app, which make sure that I don't miss my skincare regimen due to my busy schedule. Coral is small and compact, and I can easily carry it in my bag. The app comes with a great feature called Skin Consult, which allows me to generate my daily progress reports by just taking a selfie. These reports on the app also allow my doctor to track my progress.
The great usage and progress tracking feature that Coral provides not just helps Jane improve compliance, but also helps me plan her skincare regimen better and prescribe solutions accordingly.
We propose to launch Coral in the USA because Skinceuticals is the #1 US medical aesthetic skincare brand. After due consideration, we plan to launch Coral at a price point of 180 euros. We will roll out Serum using a subscription model where a standard box of 14 sachets would cost 20 euros. At the recommendation of the dermatologist, Coral will be exclusively available at pharmacies, derma centers, Skinceuticals clinical spas, and authorized online platforms to build credibility among the dermatologist community and their patients. We will launch Coral at events like NYSCC Suppliers Day, get consumers to experience it at derma centers and clinics, and build trust among them through dermat reviews. Aligning with L'Oréal's 2020 sustainability goal, we would partner with TerraCycle to include beach plastic in our product design.
After the first year of launch, we will be expanding to other leading dermocosmetics markets, such as APAC and Europe. We will also begin with serum customization and incorporate technologies like spot scan and skin procedure simulations into the app for advanced skin diagnosis.
We believe that Coral by Skinceuticals is the perfect beauty tech solution that reinforces L'Oréal's ambition of beauty for all while leveraging the power of technology. Thank you.
Maldivian Stormtroopers from India. Congratulations, guys. Great presentation. Now stay with us because we have 5 minutes with our jury so you can answer their questions. Jury members, we're going to hand you microphones. Who's going to start?
Hello. Thank you for the presentation. Very interesting, very inspiring. One question. I didn't get really the understanding on how is done the diagnosis. How is the personalized diagnosis established, please?
So the technology we will be using is already launched by L'Oréal this year, which is Skin Consult. Generally, after clinical procedures are done, there are signs of pigmentation that can occur. There can be skin peeling. So all of that will be monitored by the Skin Consult technology, and that is how the diagnosis will be done.
However, the tracking feature is for further progress reports. The first diagnosis will happen at the dermatologist. Then, for there on, the progress reports will be generated using the Skin Consult feature.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Another question? Yep.
Could you please explain a bit more how personalization is achieved?
We have 3 LED light therapies, that is red, green, and blue. We can change the sonic speed in the device. That can be recommended by the dermatologist. The dermatologist also recommends the number of applications that you will be doing every day. And the major personalization happens here because since you're able to track your progress daily and weekly, your dermatologist can also see these progress reports, so can you. So if after 2 months, your skin is changing and you need a different kind of therapy, it is visible to your dermatologist and you as well. So the routine changes according to your needs.
In addition to that, after the first year, we will also begin with serum customization. So you can get your serum designed as per your skin needs.
In association with the Skinceuticals dose.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have another question? Yep.
How did you choose the design and the shape, particularly of your coral? Why this size? Why this shape?
So, sir, we wanted the device to be very handy. As mentioned by my friend also, that the consumer should be easily able to carry the device everywhere because she's a busy person. She has a hectic lifestyle. Besides that, it's almost like a shape of a peck. So it's very easy to hold. Also, it can be easily maneuvered on the contours of your skin, so it can cover the entire surface area without
Seems a bit big for the nose, no? Area?
The prototype is actually, because it was 3D printed, it's actually a little larger than it is supposed to be. It'll be more handy, compact and smaller.
Okay.
For a small nose. Okay. we still have time for questions, so yeah, feel free.
You chose a subscription model. How does it work? Is it the doctor selling the subscription model, or is it D2C, sold by the brand?
So the subscription model works in this way that a consumer would have to use the serum regularly. So they subscribe for a regular delivery of the package or a regular purchase of the serum for them. The dermatologist is recommending the product, is recommending the serum and the customized settings that they would need for their skincare. The product will be sold exclusively by L'Oreal through the L'Oreal owned channels.
Perfect, thank you. Do we have another question? Perfect.
I was wondering why you chose the name Coral and what did you try to communicate through that?
So we are including 20% beach plastic in the body of our device. Another reason is, recently the EMF Foundation, they did say that by 2050, there'll be more plastic in the ocean than fish. So we feel that ocean pollution and ocean plastic is a very major cause that we should be raising awareness about. And L'Oreal as a brand, which is so good at sustainability, they should also focus on this project. That is why, just to raise awareness, Coral is what we came up with.
Great. Do we have a last question before we're out of time? Or, yeah, one final question. Thank you.
So you have this diagnosis device that every day you take a photo. What happens if the consumer takes the photo the second day and it goes down, or you don't see much improvement? How do you keep consumers engaged in the process?
So there's going to be a daily report just in case, and the consumer will be prompted with notifications as well after the usage. So that would prompt the consumer to take a selfie every day, but just in case he or she might not be comfortable or might not find the time to do so, there will still be a compiled weekly report. And there will so there are two kinds of reports. There's a usage and there's a progress report. Progress report depends on your selfie, while usage report will be, we have a barcode system on each serum. So once we scan the barcode on the serum sachet, it will be noted in the app that the person has used a serum. So the usage report will still be there. Progress report can be done weekly as well.
Just to add to my friend here, in case a consumer feels that the graph is going down, that is an indication for them to visit the dermatologist once again and rethink the procedure. Here, without the Coral, what would have happened? The consumer would have, gone on, continued to use the skincare regimen without even having any effect, any benefit. Here, you can track whether it's beneficial for you or not, and alter your skincare regimen accordingly.
Perfect. Thank you very much. That was the last question. Thank you for your answers.
Thank you so much.
Let's give it up for our team from India, our first finalist tonight. Thank you very much, guys. So now you've seen how it works. We call up your name, you come on stage, and you dive right in. Okay, so now is the time to announce the name of the second team to make it to the stage. After India, our second finalists come from Europe. Whoa. Please welcome to the stage, Peau Unique from Germany. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. Okay, guys, the stage is yours. You've got 5 minutes, you know how it works, and your 5 minutes start now.
Life is dynamic, as we are constantly affected by ever-changing lifestyles and environmental factors. So consumers identified sleep quality, stress, UV rays, and pollution as skin main enemies. Thus, flawless skin is not simply a matter of our DNA. Our daily habits do have a great impact on what we see in the mirror. However, there are no real solutions. The industry hasn't really changed in over 6,000 years, since shamans mixed potions in ancient Egypt. What it needs is a quantum leap.
Imagine a product that incorporates all of the previously named factors and dynamically adjusts your individual skin composition over time. Imagine a product that does that while staying highly efficient and without compromising on safety, freshness, or cleanliness. Now, the impossible part, imagine a product that is the most ecologically responsible product ever by being completely waste-free and staying local to your community, and thus reducing carbon emissions. Today, we are here to introduce that product. We use currently available data from your smartphone, things like GPS data, weather data, sleep data if you use a sleep tracker, or activity data, and so on. And we use a next generation technology called a Nano Patch. A Nano Patch is a patch you put on your skin, and it takes an in-depth measurement of your skin. We feed all of this data into the supercomputer in your pocket, which is your smartphone. Your smartphone works with our app, and the app uses artificial intelligence to analyze all of this data and to create the perfect skin cream mixture for your skin in this exact moment. Then this perfect recipe gets transferred to our smart cream dispenser, and the smart cream dispenser mixes this cream for you freshly. We are basically putting a smart factory into your pocket to use every day. Furthermore, we use that data to give you lifestyle advice and health management tips to live your life to the fullest.
How are we going to do that? We'll be using a Nano Patch technology similar to what is already used in diabetes patients to measure glucose directly from the skin. The Nano Patch has nano needles which non-invasively measure a variety of molecular parameters directly from your skin. For example, collagens, lipids, minerals, etc. This information is processed and sent to the smart cream jar. The smart cream jar has a basis cream in the middle and concentrates in the surrounding capsules, here colored. Based on your Nano Patch results, the concentrates will be added to the basis cream while being pumped out, resulting in a unique product for every usage. If you're, for example, missing collagen, we would replace that collagen, and if you have too many reactive oxygen species in your skin, we will add some antioxidants to prevent skin cancer development. Our starter kit includes the smart cream jar, the Nano Patches, and a QI charger for wireless charging. Being waste-free is key part of our strategy. That's why users will bring their empty cream jar to the local pharmacy where the empty capsules are removed, the cream jar is cleaned, and fresh capsules are inserted. The capsules are collected at the pharmacy and sent to L'Oreal in large quantities, where they can be cleaned and refilled in an efficient way. This makes the pharmacy the exclusive place for refills, while ensuring that the refilling and cleaning process happens in a safe way. On top of it, it recruits new customers to the pharmacy. On top of it, users can decide to share their encrypted data with their dermatologist via the companion app we provide. This empowers the dermatologist to make more sophisticated diagnosis and educate users about their results.
In order to raise a hype before launch, we will send out unique starter kits to selected influencers and journalists. Secondly, users will have the chance to attend exclusive events where they meet influencers, get advocacy by pharmacists and dermatologists, and can try out the product on site. As a third step, they can sign up for pre-orders online for the cream before launch. So post-launch, the customer journey starts off with awareness online via reviews, product placements, and social media marketing. At the point of sales at the pharmacies, users can try out the product, receive expert advocacy, and can refill their Nano Patch and capsule supply. After sales, users can engage in the Ponique community app and create content in the app and on social media, which in turn generates new customers, leading to a reinforcing cycle. So that's what we call a quantum leap.
Thank you very much. Congratulations for this presentation. And now we'll hand it to our jury members for 5 minutes of questions and answers. Who's first? Yeah.
Hello, thank you very much for your presentation. I have a question. Did you think about how to create incentives for consumers? Because we know that just bringing back the jar for ecological reasons is not sufficient, and that they need additional incentives to do so. So have you thought about the strategy of how bringing the consumer to the pharmacy in a time where they are more willing to order?
So there is definitely a financial perspective in that, since the starter package, maybe you can continue to the 10th slide. The starter package includes the smart cream jar, the Nano Patches and the QI charger, and then the refilling process is with €39 way cheaper than this. So users are incentivized to keep their jar, bring it to the pharmacy, get it cleaned and refreshed, and thereby also paying a way lower price.
Thank you. Okay. Next question.
Hello, so congrats for your presentation. I'm sorry, I didn't really understand how the mixture takes place in the jar.
So the mixture is basically you have the basis cream in the middle and the concentrates in the capsules surrounding it. And then based on what your skin needs, there's a hydraulic mechanism. So it basically pumps up a bit, and thereby the basis cream is mixed with the concentrates in the top of the cream jar.
Thank you for this explanation. We have another question over there.
Congratulations, it's very useful and consumer-centric. I have a question. Will the personalized product you give take into account the satisfaction of the consumer regarding its past experience?
Well, essentially...
Is it going to adapt the recommendation as we go?
Yes, it definitely is. Like, we have a build, measure, learn cycle in here because we have the patch. It measures your molecular composition of your skin, and then gives you the recommended dose of these ingredients. And then afterwards, the next time you use it, you measure it again, and so you see how those results changed. And the cream, the app actually learns from that and gets better and better over time. So you basically have a personalized neural network that adapts to your individual skin.
So you have the data on the people. How do you manage regarding legal issues?
Legal issues, yeah, we're going to use on-device calculations. So we don't really need to upload all of this data into a server, since current smartphones are actually advanced enough to do all of these calculations on-device. So the data never leaves your phone.
Great.
Impressive. Okay.
Yes, I had a question about the number of ingredients that you're going to use. I mean, how many ingredients do you need to treat the categories of problems that you would like to address?
So for first, we wanted to start with 8 ingredients, which can also be seen in our model we have here. And this is a starting point, because I think with 8 different concentrates, we can basically cover all different phenotypes you could see on the skin. But in the future, we also think about this product as a platform where different divisions or different brands can use it for their own purposes. So you could basically add the concentrates you need, or you can also adapt it to different groups of customers, for younger, for older customers, etc.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for first of all. The question I have is the following. In skincare, like in many cosmetic categories, one of the driving forces behind satisfaction of the consumer is the texture, the fragrance, and I'm afraid that in your case, you have only one texture because you have a base cream, you have only one fragrance. So how do you make sure that consumers are going to be happy about your cream? Do they have options? Have you thought about that?
Well, we thought about including that in the future, but we thought maybe to have a product that is like one singular product that is perfect for everyone, and it's really based deeply in like the effectiveness of the product. So we really want to work with the results that people get and just try to improve the skin as much as possible, because we really believe, like Stefan is in biotech here, and he really believes as well that this product can truly transform your skin. Like, it adapts to a lot of things, so we want to focus on that.
And adding to that, we could actually offer options if consumers have preferences regarding texture or perfume or fragrance. They could purchase additional capsules adding to the cream jar to customize their unique cream to their preferences.
So Stefan meant with like when later on you can have it as a platform, and then maybe you have different types of ingredients per division or per brand.
Okay, and that's our 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
To Poinik from Germany. Thank you very much, guys, for your answers and for your presentation. They were our second finalists tonight, so now let's call the third team of the night to come up on stage. After India, after Germany, Let's go west. Let's call Derma Dapper from the USA. Come on up, come on up. Come on up, guys. Are you okay? You seem in shock.
A bit.
A bit, yeah? Come, join me. Okay. I saw you you were standing up like, you sure? Yeah, we're sure. Congratulations, you made it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So now you have, everything okay? Yeah, okay, let's give it up for them. So you have 5 minutes, make the most of it. Best of luck, guys. Your time starts now.
Good afternoon. We are Team Derma Dapper from the United States, and we have a question for you. Have you been getting enough sleep lately? Yeah. Chances are, if you're in our target demographic, you're not. In a poll that we conducted of women aged 30 to 45, we found that a third receive fewer than 6 hours of sleep a night, which is insane. And according to L'Oreal, 70% of health-conscious consumers say that the lack of sleep causes stress. Women are concerned over their skin and the dark circles under their eyes, causing sleep deprivation. And sure, women can cover them with concealer, but if we want to uphold L'Oreal's goal to share beauty with all, we can't give women a one-dimensional product. How can we redefine the boundaries of beauty? Now presenting the eye patch. We invented a 2-layer device that utilizes CHAD medical technology to heal dark circles. And with the help of a special supplement that can help, our product can help regulate the sleep schedule so that women can achieve a healthy 8 hours of sleep. Simply apply the eye patch underneath your eyes and recharge using a smartphone during the day. Our eye patch bridges the gap between mental and physical health, unlike anything ever seen in the cosmetics industry before. So walking you through our design, we first have the gel layer. Here you can see that the gel layer is filled with our melatonin-infused beauty serum, which can easily penetrate the skin's porous membrane to heal mitochondrial damage and fight dark circles. This replaceable layer lasts for 8 hours and is usable for 2 weeks. The Dermatech layer consists of microcircuitry and CHAD technology, which we'll learn more about in a moment. In total, both layers would be about 1/4 of an inch thick.
What brings our product to life is the secret ingredient, melatonin. Melatonin is typically a supplement that's used to regulate the sleep cycle, but dermatologists say that it can also be used to fight DNA damage as well as reverse signs of aging. So this supplement can alleviate the physical symptoms of sleep deprivation as well as the root cause. And the market is growing exponentially. By 2025, the market will be valued at $2.8 billion US.
If melatonin is so commonly used, what makes this product so different?
Well, our product is better and faster due to the Dermatech layer, which incorporates CHAD technology through a simple circuit. So CHAD, or Control Heat Assisted Drug Delivery, is a medical technology that slightly heats up the skin and allows active ingredients to be absorbed better, thus achieving results sooner. So through the microcontroller in our microcircuitry, it would implement CHAD safely, as well as collect data, as well as adjust the gel that's being released into the skin for each user. We want to give the health-conscious consumer control of their skin, and they can do that with our eye patch app. With this app, they'll be able to convert their skincare journey into easily accessible data. And through the app, where the microcontroller is collecting all the data on their skin, they'll be able to view their sleep cycle as well as see the reduction of dark circles underneath their eyes. The app will also function as an online forum where consumers can contact dermatologists and ask questions, as well as share stories and progress with a community of L'Oreal consumers.
And while we are focusing on dark circles and sleep, there are several different paths that the eye patch can take. Because of our versatile design, we can incorporate different serums into that gel layer, and with CHAD technology, we can scale our innovation to heal those with eczema, scars, or discoloration in women and men. For sustainability, our eye patch comes with eco-friendly packaging, and our gel layer is biodegradable. As for our Dermatech layer, it is 5-year shelf life. For our packaging and pricing model, we will come with 4 Dermatech layers, 4 gel layers, and 1 container with an overall cost of goods sold for $4.60. This supply will last users for around a month, and you can always buy extra gel packages. Overall, we will retail our product for $29.99 with a profit margin of 68%. For our marketing plan, we will like to first go with social media, partnering with beauty and health gurus, and having our products shown at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. In addition, we would partner with La Roche-Posay, who has worked with advanced technology in the healthcare industry before. Finally, in the skincare industry before. Finally, what is most important to us is that we donate 5% of our profit margins to an organization we care about. Help us to change the standard of beauty today. To not only look rested, but to feel it as well. Thank you.
5 minutes on the dot. Congratulations, guys. Great presentation. And now let's hear the questions from our executive jury. Who wants to kick things off?
Thank you very much for your presentation. Just a question. I understood perfectly the patch and the melatonin, but am I right if you put some energy to infuse this melatonin with electricity? How do you have the energy got into the patch?
Well, the microcircuitry has a battery, so there's a heater that would...
There is a battery on the patch? That's my question.
Yes.
In the patch?
Inside the patch, yeah.
So you have the 2-layer and a battery.
Mhm.
A micro battery.
I guess to elaborate on that, there is a battery within that Dermatech layer. Before we had a diagram of it, and that would slightly heat up the skin by 1 degree Celsius to make the skin actually more porous. That porous effect allows the skin to incorporate more of that topical melatonin and beauty serum to heal dark circles faster than any product out on the market.
We also actually worked with a mechanical engineering professor who helped us create this diagram and said it would be very feasible.
And we also worked in conjunction with the head of Dermal Research Center at Rutgers University. So she also helped us confirm with the mechanical engineering professor that CHAD technology would be working well with our melatonin.
Thank you for the explanation. Another question right here.
Thank you for your presentation. I have a question on the usage of the products. Would you use it overnight, in the morning? How would you know when to use it? Is it after you're planning not to sleep, you've had a party? What would be the usage of it?
So I guess we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but on one of our previous slides, you would use this product at night for around 8 hours. And that gel layer would last you 8 hours for about 2 weeks every single night. That answers your question.
And just to add on, we also see, since we are targeting women aged 30 to 45, we see that women are working and they may be traveling for work. So if women are jet lagged over travel, they may take one with them and then use it overseas.
So would you recommend to use it every night or on the plane or?
So it would be a short-term product, so we wouldn't have users use the eye patch for too long.
Thank you. Another question over there. Yeah, please.
So we know a lot of dermal patches exist today in the health industry that help you bring molecules all the way to the dermis and to the bloodstream. How are you going to be able to regulate getting this to a layer of the skin that's beneath, above that, so that you don't have any safety issues?
So for that part, because we heat the skin up to around 1 degree Celsius, the serum that we're putting into should only be on the topical layers of skin. It shouldn't be that deep into the skin. But that 1 degree, we're going to emphasize that that's all you really need. That extra oomph will basically allow the product to heal you faster.
Thank you. Do you have another question? Yeah, 2 more.
this was a highly technical question. You know, these are crazy scientists, so it's not so crazy actually. I have a much more simple question, because you were describing that patch with a battery, with multiple layers, and if I'm going to sleep with it, how big is it? Because, you know, if I'm going to be staying in bed with 2 big chips under my eyes, is it what's going to happen? Just going to warn my wife.
So we had a previous picture on like one of the second slides, but it basically spans from here on like your nose bridge to around here.
All right.
So it's,
I would warn her.
yeah, and
Okay.
it doesn't look like a chip, it doesn't look like an electronic. It literally looks like any other patch you can use. It's all like very aesthetically pleasing, and it's not really that big of like a circuit.
Maybe work with a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Cool look. It would be nice.
Hello. So you have other application for your patch, but apparently you did the choice to launch first with the eye bags. Why this choice and not with a pathology like eczema, for example?
Well, we felt that a big part of American culture is like hustle culture, grind culture. People don't get enough sleep. And I think that we spend a lot of time on covering up. And we thought, how do we solve this problem? And we wanted to address the mental aspect of that and the aesthetic aspect of that as well.
Okay, that was our final question, final answer. Thank you very much for your presentation. Good job. We'll let you go back to your seats. And wish you good luck for tonight. Okay, now time to call team number 4 on stage. We've seen half of the finalists so far. 3 more to go. So, who made it? Team number 4 to perform on stage tonight for us for the international final of L'Oréal Brandstorm 2019 is team. How are you feeling, by the way? Feeling good? Yeah? Because you're so quiet right now. Still enjoying the night? Yeah? Having a good time? Yeah? Okay. Let's go back. Team number 4 is Team Phoenix from Indonesia. Come join me, guys. Congratulations. You're the 4th finalist of this evening. You made it. Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome to the stage.
Check.
Congratulations.
Check.
Hey. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so time for your pitch. 5 minutes, and it starts right now.
Okay, we are Team Phoenix from Indonesia. Do you guys all know that 1 in 5 children worldwide have eczema? It equals to almost 150 million. Even worse, no cure has been found. So, when children's skin get itchy and inflamed, immediate treatments need to be done by parents because treatments are now very essential to relieve the itchy skin. For children, eczema not only causes physical things that we see and we heard before, but also a psychological and psychosocial problem. For parents, they have limited time that made them to feel difficult and lack of understanding to know the real condition of the children's skin. So the key question is, how do we reinvent a new eczema treatment experience?
So, we are very proud to you. Present EasyBand. EasyBand is a smart healthy band that designed especially for kids with eczemas. It can measure the skin sensors and the environmental sensors that trigger eczemas. It can process data through the built-in microprocessors and notify the children whenever the symptoms are occurring. Well, the band is connected through the electronic stems to any devices, and the band comes with 2 versions. The basic version is for toddlers, and the smart versions, which has the additional features just for the teenagers. Next. And we know that most of children often get reluctant when it comes to boring treatment. But here, we at Team Phoenix aspire to bring the kids' excitement to the treatments. So Crayon Deposé is there for the purpose. Crayon Deposé is innovative packaging for lip care products, which consists of the lip care balm as their crayon ink and the lip care stick as the erasers. And we also add the electronic refill sensors to notify parents whenever the ink is running out. So there is no more boring treatment for the kids. And kids can treat eczema as fun as drawing it to their body. Next. And the crayon and the Easy Band can be connected through the Easy app. It is a parental mobile app that allow parents to monitor their kids' skin conditions. And it also enabled by the federated machine learning. It is the next level of machine learning. It enables parents to have a product recommendation and know how and when is the proper time to apply the eczema treatment. So parents can handle the kids anytime and anywhere. And all those three products are integrated into one easy experience. There is a two cycle for the easy experience, which are the kids and the parents, where the kids can wear the band daily and getting alert whenever the symptoms are curing. So they will use the Crayon Deposé whenever the parents can get the notifications and get a better product recommendation. And all of these products are synchronized with each other. So our model of skin conditions will be getting better because the band is getting used daily for the kids, and it is purely personalized for the kids. Next. But eczema leaves us one more problem. It is psychosocial. But worry no more, because we have Easy Friend. Easy Friend is additional features of the Easy Band, where children can easily tap their bands with the another bands, and they can collect daily points, where they can redeem it, the points with the donations or even with the Easy Charms. It's a modification of the Easy Band. And we strongly believe, imagine if this is happening around the world. This is create a trending over the kids, and it will eliminate the psychosocial barrier and also create an effective marketing strategy for us. Is that true, Rifda?
Yes, and our marketing strategy is as innovative as our product. We will have activation in the theme park that children can upgrade their ticket into Easy Band. We will also have an Easy Charm in collaboration with the trending movie characters, and we will encourage the parents to involve to our community in Instagram to show to the world how fun it is to treat eczema. But is our solution just fun, or is it actually making money? Our revenue model consists of two main components, the Easy Band Starter Kit and also a premium app membership. Then we will launch our product in the USA and Thailand, and then continue to distribute it through dermatologists, drugstore, and so e-commerce. Based on our calculation, we will have ROI of 15 until 21% in the fourth year.
It all starts with Easy Band and followed by a life-changing experience.
Thank you very much, Team Phoenix. Thank you for your presentation. Good job. Now let's hand it to the jury for your questions. Fire away.
Please use Crayon Deposé.
Congratulations.
Does your skin feel itchy?
It's okay.
I think you highlighted very well that it's important to have the rewards and the gamification part of it. I think it's super important for the kids.
Thank you.
Did you think about putting something around the scratching with your tool? You could see if the kid is scratching, and then you could reward him for not scratching, putting a small noise like the one we just heard to say you can't scratch.
Exactly, like we use motion sensor in our band. When children do like different things than they usually do, their mom can have an alert. And the voice, you can play the voice. The voice will be played with in the band. So wherever children is, whether it's in school, on activity outside, they can hear their mom voice to alert them. Let's say, don't scratch. So, can you play the sound, Johan?
Hey Albert, does your skin feel itchy? Please use Crayon Deposé.
Yeah, that's like that.
Wow, that's smart.
Can get notification.
That's smart. Amazing. Good job. Another question.
Congratulations. I think it's really what kids would expect and need. I have a question which is a bit more boring, is what is the place of the doctor in your model and in the following up of the patient?
Thank you for your question. That our vision is not to compete with doctors, but complete the doctors. Because
wow, boom, mic drop, mic drop, boom.
Because we have a lot of data from the device, and the parents can send directly to the private dermatologist. So the diagnosis for the children will be deeper and more insightful. So one more thing again, we will not compete with doctors, but complete the doctors. Thank you.
Wow. Well done. One more question?
A last question. You're treating the kids with the stick, Lipicar.
Yes. Yes.
What would you do when the kid needs a doctor? I mean, how would you alert the parents to send their kid to the doctor?
Okay. Thank you for your question. That directly, parents can see the analytics if they subscribe to our premium membership. They can have different analytics about the humidity, about the pH, about the anything that inside sensors inside the band can detect. So when it becomes critical, the app can notify and refer to the private dermatologist that the parents usually consult to.
Yeah. So in addition to Albert, I want to add something that it is very personalized. So the doctor will be connected directly into the parents' mobile apps, and one parent for one dermatologist. So it is very personalized, where the children can, if there is something wrong with the children, the dermatologist will be getting notified directly. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Do we have time for? Yeah, sure.
Yes. Sorry, I have another boring question. Why did you decide to launch in Thailand in Asia?
Okay. Thank you for your question first.
Thank you for your question. So we chose Thailand and USA because that is two different markets. Thailand is emerging market and USA is a saturated market. And both of countries, USA and Thailand, have the high prevalence of eczema. And they have Thailand have a 70 million and USA have more than 400 million. And imagine that 1 on 5 children in the country have eczema. It's a very big population that will help us to develop an expansion because we know how our product works in the emerging market and how our product works in a saturated market. Thank you.
So, you made your point. One last question, yeah.
Just one last question. It's something I didn't totally get is how does the band detect eczema?
Actually, the band has several sensors, such as the pH, motion sensors, temperature, and the humidity, and also the moisture sensors. Currently, we are developing with the current prototype. It is, yes, we know it is very big, but actually, we have a limited concern of the cost, and we believe that if we are given the chance to do our entrepreneurship at the F stations, we will develop it in a small way. Actually, it is very simple, where the band can measure it anytime, at real times, and then the processing the data through the Boolean microprocessors, and then alert it with the kids anytime and anywhere.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Your time is up. Give it up for Phoenix, Team Indonesia. Good job. Well done. Our 4th finalist of the night. Okay, time to discover the team that made it. And here's our number 5 contestant tonight. Please welcome to the stage the Skinceuticals from Portugal. Congratulations. You made it to the stage. Good job. Okay, so you know how it works. 5 minutes. Okay, and then 5 minutes of Q&A with the jury. And your pitch can start now. Good luck.
Isn't that ironic that health-conscious consumers exercise and keep a balanced diet, but tend to disregard their skin?
We actually found out that health-conscious consumers, they really want to take care of their skin, but a traditional skincare routine is too much hassle and make them lose the motivation.
Take Hannah, for example. With sensitive skin and redness, she wishes there was a miracle product to solve all her skin problems. We, Skin Innovators, have the solution for people like Anna. We want to introduce you to the Miraclear experience, a revolutionary skincare solution from La Roche-Posay. The Miraclear pen and its immersive in-store experience. First, you diagnose your skin at the pharmacy. Second, you build your own customized Miraclear pen. Then you apply your skincare routine at home with the help of Miraclear Voice Assistant, and you can also check tips on the Miraclear app. Finally, repeat. Come back to the pharmacy to rebuy your last routine or try new products. A skincare routine has never been that clear.
But how does the Miraclear pen work? The Miraclear pen is a customizable smart device with voice assistant technology that offers a simplified routine. This is our 3D printed prototype, which is slightly slimmer than our pen will be. Inside, there are 5 solid skincare refills. The first product is ready to use. You apply it, and when you're finished, you take it out of the pen and put it in the back. The next product will immediately come forward. You repeat this process until you are finished with your 5-step routine.
That's so easy.
Its customizable combination of solid ingredients and size make the Miraclear pen portable, easy to use, and personalized.
And each product comes with minimal packaging. We call them the Miraclear refills, a modular step-up concept exclusive to our pen. Thanks to its solid formula, each refill holds 12.3 grams of product, lasting up to 5 weeks. You can choose and combine from 13 different products, from cleanser to sunscreen, each of them having formulas for the major skin types and conditions. The possibilities are almost endless, allowing for almost 500,000 combinations.
And to help you apply the products, the Miraclear pen comes up with an innovative voice technology, Penny, that acts as your skincare consultant. So this morning, Anna, she woke up and she didn't know what to apply or how, so she asks Penny,
"Hey Penny, what is my morning routine for today?"
And Penny answered her,
"Good morning, Anna. Today's hair quality is moderate. Please don't forget to apply extra pollution protection in your sensitive areas."
But how do I set it up?
Penny is set up through the Miraclear app. If you want, you can also use this app to get visual tips and to help you apply the products. You can also turn on notifications to get reminders to use your pen, or you can even access your skin reports.
You can buy your Miraclear pen through the Miraclear in-store experience featured in selected partner pharmacies. First, scan your face in a smart interactive screen and a skin report will be generated. Then, get your personalized routine according to your skin's needs, which you can always review with the help of a pharmacist. When you come back to the pharmacy, Miraclear will recognize you, so you can easily rebuy your previous combination or rescan your face to check on improvements and try new recommendations. You can always do this in the Miraclear app.
We know that health-conscious consumers, as well as L'Oreal, are very committed to sustainability, and so is Miraclear. Besides being made of minimal and eco-friendly packaging, we also created the Miraclear recycling program. For each 5 empty refills delivered, customers get a free cleanser. We want to help L'Oreal achieve 2020 sustainability goals, and with our product, we aim to reduce plastic use by at least 50%.
And that's not all. Let us show you now our implementation and growth strategy. Miraclear is ready to be sold in partner locations. In the long run, Miraclear can be also produced in other sizes to meet other consumers' needs, creating this 3-step routine pen for the beginners or even the 7-step routine pen for the more experts. You can also produce an accessories line or even expand the Miraclear universe to other active cosmetics brands. So Miraclear offers an immediate opportunity with a bright future that you cannot miss.
With Miraclear, you are going to disrupt the future of skincare, bringing health-conscious consumers the solution they seek.
Create strong relationships between pharmacies, customers, and L'Oreal.
and empowering sustainable choices. So L'Oreal, this is not a miracle.
This is Miraclear.
Wow. Good job, ladies. Well done. Great presentation. And now, questions from the jury. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I had a question about the formulas in the pen. So they are solid. So
Yes.
for example, one of the little pieces you shown was like, for example, a moisturizer. So how do you do a full face with such a small thing?
So this prototype is slightly thinner than our prototype will be. In fact, the diameter will be a little bit bigger, and so you can do it easily in your face. It will be 2.5 centimeters.
So how many applications do you have? For example, if you take the moisturizer with one little thing you have, how many applications?
So we estimated that each refill will last up to 5 weeks. So it's more or less the quantity that you need for a month.
All right. Not sure.
We actually made, we tried with solid products already existing from La Roche-Posay, such as the Lipicar SOS stick, and we actually did the experiment on ourselves around the number of times that makes the 5 weeks, so 35 times, and the stick was pretty much intact. So with the same formula, we assume that we are going to reach the same results.
And how does it work in terms of hygiene? Should you wash it or?
So it's a twist-up system, so you can just pull up and down, and it comes with a protective lid and hermetic seals, and you also are not touching the products with your fingers. You are applying it directly on your face, so it avoids also contamination.
Thank you. Another question? Yeah.
I understood from the presentation that the skin diagnosis is done in the pharmacy, right? So I was wondering why now with the artificial intelligence that allows to do very advanced and expert diagnosis with limitless possibilities, you have chosen to have the diagnosis in the pharmacy.
Actually, the diagnosis can be done both on the pharmacy and on the Miraclear app. We want to offer the opportunity of the pharmacy because we believe that the pharmacist's input can be very useful when you are confused or if you don't know exactly and you need more help. But if you don't have a selected partner pharmacy close by, you can still do the same scan using the Miraclear app, so in your phone.
Thank you very much. Do you have another question? Yep.
How will the diagnosis work with the voice control? What is the added benefit for the consumer with using the voice? Could you give an example?
Yeah, so for example, we realize that consumers are very confused and they have the products sometimes, but they don't know how to use them. So the added value with the voice technology is that you can always ask directly the pen. You don't need anything extra. Of course, you can complement with the app, but you just with the pen, you can ask the penny and he will tell you what to use and where and how. Of course, this is connected with technology, with the app and the scans. So every time we'll be improving the result that you want to get because the app will get the information as well.
Thank you, ladies. Do we have another question? Are we done? Yep, I think so. Congratulations, the Skinceuticals from Portugal. Well done. Yeah. Time to find out who will take the last spot of the evening. Just to be sure, who wants it? I'm not sure. You don't look like you want it. Yeah, okay. Before I reveal the name of the last finalist, we thought it would be a great idea to have a 45-minute conference. No, we won't do that. I'm going to give it to you right now. So, give it up for the last finalist of the evening. Team number 6 is Lights On from Canada. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm coming.
No worries. Take your time.
you.
Okay. Well, it's up to you for the final pitch of the evening. Lights on from Canada. Good luck.
40 trillion cells and 20,000 genes. This is what makes every single L'Oreal customer so unique. It's unquestionable that L'Oreal right now is currently a leader in beauty technology. But you have the opportunity to further connect with your customers to the most deepest scientific level of personalization possible. And this is why we are thrilled to introduce you today, Imagine.
In order to help you walk through the Imagine journey, we want to introduce you to Julie, our health-conscious consumer. Julie has a problem. She's always suffered with sensitive skin. Little does she know, though, that the answer lies beyond the surface of her skin.
We see an opportunity to disrupt Julie's skincare journey. How are we going to give her the deepest level of personalization possible? By tying in her skincare regimen to her DNA.
And now this is where Imagine comes into play. Imagine is both a DNA lab in a box and a mobile application that allows Julie to get a full skin diagnostic. Step 1. After purchasing her Imagine box in authorized retailers or online, in the comfort of her home, Julie swabs her cheek. Step 2. She then inserts the cotton swab inside the Imagine lab box, and now this is where the real magic happens. This box actually has the power of a fully equipped lab, but in just a billionth of its size. So what this means is that within minutes, it is able to analyze Julie's DNA. And finally, Julie's full skin results are then sent to her Imagine app profile on her phone.
Now, there are two important things to note here. Julie always remains the sole owner of her DNA, as her DNA never actually leaves the Imagine lab box. Respecting strict data industry standards, L'Oreal only has access to the skin diagnostic result, not her actual genome code. Second of all, this technology has already been implemented in both the food and medical industry, helping consumers shop better and shop smarter according to their DNA and their food sensitivities. Thanks to Imagine, Julie is able to preserve, protect, and enhance her natural beauty. As mentioned, Julie suffers with sensitive skin. Now, Imagine puts Julie's DNA to the test, screening through 4 key DNA indicators that are linked to all major skin concerns. After performing her Imagine test, Julie notices that her level of inflammatory proteins are particularly high. What does this mean for Julie, though? What can she do with this sort of information?
Julie can now hold skin well-being in the palm of the hand with her virtual skincare advisor, the Imagine application. Through this, she can customize her desired price range and product category. She can finally find out what inflammatory proteins are and understand that they have been at the source of her skin sensitivity this entire time. She gets a list of recommended products that she can purchase in one click through the app or be directed to her nearest retailer. Now, as the environment plays tricks on her skin, she also gets recommendations according to season, location, and weather. And finally, shopping in store has never been so easy for Julie, thanks to the barcode scanner feature, allowing Julie to scan products in store and see how well they match her skin needs.
Now, our desire here is really to create an ongoing dialogue with Julie through the Imagine application. Julie will receive push notifications reminding her when she's running low on certain products. And Julie also finds out an interesting fact, that her genome expression actually changes over time, meaning that her skin needs are constantly evolving. Therefore, Julie is engaged to take the Imagine test multiple times a year. And finally, Julie is also educated on her skin progress, so she can, for example, see how her levels of inflammatory proteins have evolved over time.
Julie can purchase her Imagine lab box at her local pharmacy, dermatologist, or even the Apple Store. Now, there are numerous benefits for the various retailers, but let's take Julie's dermatologist as an example. Julie's dermatologist can use the Imagine skin diagnostic as an excellent reference point when giving Julie lifestyle and skincare recommendations that are specifically tailored to her.
But now what's in it for L'Oreal? Not only will you be a first mover using DNA technology within the skincare industry, you have an incredible opportunity to scale this across your divisions. Imagine if Julie could use Imagine to find out what best makeup or hair products to use. On top of that, you will be able to acquire rich data on Julie. You'll be able to identify if there are any of her needs that your products are not currently meeting and fill this gap.
You can use Imagen as a tool to reach Julie and promote your current products as well as any future launches that target her needs. And finally, you have an opportunity to accompany Julie in her skincare journey by recommending her products at the age of 30, 40, 50, ultimately making Julie a lifetime customer.
Every single one of your consumers are just as unique as Julie. And today, you have the opportunity to connect with them on a deeper, more scientific level with Imagen, as health is the future of beauty.
Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. Lights on from Canada. Congratulations for your presentation. And now let's head to the jury for the Q&A session.
So I have a question because it seems that you're measuring proteins or epigenomics or maybe something else. I don't know exactly because it's, I'd like to get clarification on that if you can. And the second is, how do you ensure in this day where consumers are questioning very much biological data that the link between what you are measuring on your biomarker is very well correlated to the beauty sign?
Thank you very much for that very scientific question.
I'm the crazy scientist.
So I want to answer the first part of your question first, which had to do with what exactly Imagen was monitoring. So we highlighted some 4 key skin indicators that had to do with your antioxidant level, your natural production of collagen, and so on and so forth. And we were able to identify those 4 key markers as they all linked to the major skin concerns that were highlighted on a previous screen. What's great about this technology is that it's already been implemented in other industries, and L'Oreal would be that first mover bringing it into the skincare industry, meaning that these kinds of genes have already been proven to be linked to these skin concerns, and there is that link that's possible. Now, if you could just remind me the second part of your question, please.
Can we get the mic to our... Thank you.
My second question was really about how the link between the biomarker and the beauty sign. You alluded to it a little bit, but if it's a skin inflammatory, for example, that can have to do with things like headache, or in the health industry, it's much more around, kinds of systemic issues with skin inflammation. How do you link that to a beauty sign?
What's really interesting about Imagen is that we're extremely complementary to what L'Oreal is already offering on the market. So for example, La Roche-Posay with my Skin Track UV is an excellent tool to learn what's happening on the external factors of the environment. Imagen makes us understand what's happening inside of us, so what we're genetically predisposed to. So we do believe that with that sort of link that we can make through this genome analysis, that bridge can definitely be gapped.
Thank you very much for this very scientific answer.
I tried my best.
A much more pragmatic question. You use the swab once every week, or how do you use it? Because, I mean...
So the actual cotton swab is a one-time use. So it can be considered like a cartridge that you would insert in this DNA box. That being said, we will provide multiple cotton swabs, and you can purchase, get additional ones at your local pharmacy or a dermatologist. In terms of how many times you actually use the box, so that is up to your discretion. We recommend at least once or twice a year to see sort of if your needs have evolved, or also to test how your levels of inflammatory proteins, for example, are doing.
Thank you. We have more questions.
Hello. So using a swab is quite an action and invasive. So a lot of people do it and to know more about their medical risk. And by the way, they learn about their proteins, their collagen, inflammatory. So what would be the advantage of L'Oreal? So why would I buy it from L'Oreal to know only about my skin, whereas I can buy it from 23andMe and all these companies and know about so much more, and know if I have a risk of having a breast cancer and so on?
Interestingly enough, we did benchmark off of 23andMe and Ancestry.ca. Now, the results that are given through 23andMe and Ancestry.ca are extremely vague and are not skin-specific. For example, 23andMe can tell you what kind of skin color you have, and that's about it. So unfortunately, they don't really go into detail, and that's really what was the interest with Imagen. So being extremely specific to your skin-driven DNA code enables you to learn a lot more than what already is on the market. Unfortunately, the only way to do it right now is to work directly with your dermatologist or plastic surgeon, which is extremely expensive and would not be available to the everyday consumer.
Thank you very much.
Looking at the frequency you recommend, don't you think it could be done by the pharmacist or the doctor as an additional service rather than a device that you have at home?
Yes, that's an excellent question. We did consider that. We were always going back and forth whether to offer it in retailers or sell it directly to the consumer. And the reason why we decided to end up going directly to the consumer and selling it to them is because there is concern for some consumers about the sending over their DNA and not having control over what's being done with their DNA. So by purchasing the box and having the box at home in the comfort of their home, they have control on what's being done with their genetic code. And in addition, as we mentioned, as your gene expression changes over time, we definitely see an opportunity for the consumer to use this box more than once. So not necessarily having to go in retail and doing the test several times, they could do it in the comfort of their home to see how their gene expression has changed.
Thank you very much. That's our time. Okay. That's our 5 minutes. Thank you very much, ladies. That was Lights On for Canada, our last finalist of the evening. Well done. Now that we've seen all 6 presentations, in a minute, our jury will proceed to our special room. There, they will deliberate on which project has delivered the best innovation for L'Oréal Active Cosmetics division. The evaluation of the jury will be based on the same 4 criteria as all previous steps. It will be a tough decision to make, so I suggest we give it up for them. Put it together for our jury because they're going to need it. We wish you all the best. And I think you can proceed to our special room and deliberate, and then you'll come back when you've reached a verdict. I know it's going to take some time, but be sure that 6 teams here are really, really anxious for you to get back. So don't take too long. And while our jury is gone, we have something very special for you. What if, using big data, your Brandstorm idea could be tested on the market for real? Today, it is made possible by one of L'Oréal's partners, Tmall Innovation Center, a part of Alibaba Group. To find out how they do it, please welcome to the stage Yuan Dian, Head of TMIC Consumer Research. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you very much.
I think I'm honored to stand here. I'm also quite inspired by all the great ideas.
I guess, yeah. Okay, so the stage is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bonsoir. Good evening, everybody. I'm Yuan Dian from Alibaba Group. So, as I said, I'm so inspired here today, this evening. And actually, this is the first time for me to join the Brandstorm event. And I find that all the solutions you provide actually represent the future beauty solutions. The tailor-made ideas is what, as a consumer, I'm really looking for. And on the other hand, I feel it's really meaningful for all the students that I wish when I was young, I would have that opportunity to really think about the business, the real-world consumer needs, and create an idea solution for those consumers, and then present your solutions to all the audience. And what if our ideas can be brought into the real market, onto the real consumers, and hear their response, their feedback, or maybe in the future it can be a star product in the world. That will be even more amazing. Okay, right? So I think that's why we are here. I'm from Tmall Innovation Center, and what we are working for is, first, we want to use all the big data from Alibaba Group to inspire the brands in terms of the innovation. And the second hand, we would like to help the brands to bring all those tiny but brilliant ideas into the real market for a trial sale and to validate all the ideas, whether we want to upgrade them or whether we want to scale up. So this is a new, more agile business model that we want to promote. Okay, so in the next 20 minutes, I will introduce about who we are and what we are doing and how we do that. And we hope it can bring some inspiration for all of you. Thank you. Okay, as a beginning, I want to start up with introduction of Alibaba Group. Okay, can I check like how many of you have ever heard about Alibaba? Can you show me your hands? Wow, thank you very much. I'm honored, thank you. Actually, Alibaba is a digital company, and our mission is to make it easy to do business anywhere. So in order to realize that, we have built quite a lot of business units across e-commerce, both online and offline, and daily service to all the consumer daily life, as well as the entertainment. And all the infrastructure relevant with all these services, including logistics, finance, marketing, and technology system, to build the whole ecosystem in digital life. And Alibaba is developing quite fast, but actually it's not only us. A lot of digital companies are developing very fast within China, and I believe as well as across all the whole worldwide. I think we should thanks to the whole digital revolution happening here in this era. So especially in China, this country is developing very fast in internet. To give you some numbers that, for example, we already have 800 million online users in China, which I've just counted, it's like 12 times of the whole population of France. Huge amount. And on average, they spend 28 hours a week on internet, and 700 million of them shopping online through mobile facilities. So all this infrastructure, all this digital era has driven this development. And it's actually not only us. In China, we have a lot of different, very highly developed giants to serve the consumers, including the searching platform, e-commerce platform, and the social platforms. Okay, then back to Alibaba, back to Tmall. Tmall is one of the most important e-commerce platform under Alibaba. And for example, we have a very, I want to say amazing shopping festival every year, which called Double 11. So last year we achieved 27 billion euro in 24 hours on Double 11, and which delivers over 1 billion packages to all different consumers in China. And all these, of course, are achieved with our strategic partners, especially L'Oreal, who are the biggest giant in beauty on Tmall. And Tmall as a platform, we provide all different kind of tools for the brands to interact with your consumers, while Tmall Innovation Center is one of them, which more focus on big data that we collected from 700 million consumers. Their traits are left online, and we collect them, and we analyze them with the brands to inspire the innovation. Okay? And by doing that, we want to deliver 3 areas of value for the brands. First is speed, precision, and agility. So why these 3 values we want to deliver? Because we see that the market is changing faster and faster, especially in China. So there are two reasons behind. One is that because of the internet, that it has flattened the information, flattened the worldwide, so that all the information exchange becomes so fast, and so that the market is moving very fast. And the second reason is about consumers, especially those young consumers like you, because you grow up along with the internet in a very different era compared with previous generation. And the young consumers, they change their attention so fast, so that they drive the brands have to move fast and agile to meet their needs. So this has become some necessity of the brands that they have to move. Okay, so in order to realize these values, so what we are doing, first, we are developing relevant arithmetic modules for the brands in terms of the consumer understanding, like targeting, segmentation, and the market foresight, innovation test, and the marketing tactic optimization. Through these smart modules, what we are realizing is that we help the brands to accelerate your innovation from the very initial idea creation to the final official launching from 18 months to 9 months now. So it's highly accelerated so that everybody can move faster. And second is precision. So through the big data, through the digitalized system, we are able to connect our strategy to the final execution directly. What does it mean? To give you an example, which is, I think, easier to understand, we conducted a quite great project with L'Oreal Group last year in China, that we find that male grooming is a super strong trend in China since several years ago. And we start to focus on this group of men, and we have found that there are 5 very different male grooming consumers in the market. And when we have identified them through their behavior, actually there were over 200 category behaviors behind to identify each of them. And then we tagging the label on each individual consumers through their behavior, along with these 5 groups. Then we help the brands to touch these consumers directly through the underlying data system with relevant product offers and brands offers to better meet their needs and better convert them, as well as that opportunities to develop new product to better meet their needs. So the big data system is enabled to make it more precise. And third, more important, I think, is agility, which is more relevant with our today's session, is that when we have an idea, usually the brands need to spend quite a lot of time. We need to validate it. We need to validate the idea, whether the consumer like it or not, how the financial reward, etc. And it takes quite a long time, and possibly that the brands could miss some market opportunities. So actually, as a background, what we see that in China, some booming small brands that grow so fast or even go beyond the multinational brands because of their agility. So what if we can understand the real consumer's response even before we invest any money in this product idea? So this is the solution we provide for our brands. So we ask the brand to create product introduction page, which is exactly same with the real product. And we promote this product page to the real target consumers of the brand. And then we'll see the response of the consumers, whether they like it, they want to purchase it, or they just leave the introduction page. Then we have a very important number here about the conversion rate of this product. And when compared with other products, we see how advantage my idea is rather than compare with others. And then furthermore, we can understand the triggers and barriers of their behavior through some questionnaire. So this is quite smart and to help the brand to make the decision very fast about whether they want to launch or whether they want to upgrade and how they want to upgrade the product, upgrade the idea, so that we can move agilely. So another example is that also with L'Oreal, last year we co-created a very successful product called Eye for Face, which is amazing in China. And we utilize this system. We find that this product idea is highly exceed the normal product ideas in China, in Chinese markets, even before like half a year before it's launched, so that we are highly confident about this product. Okay, so this is also what we want to apply to quite a lot of new brilliant ideas today we collect, along with L'Oreal, to faster move all our songs into the market. Okay, and back to our own self. We already served across 15 different industries in China, and we hope we can serve more across worldwide manufacturers. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this talk. We have time for a few questions, so get your questions ready. I have one. First, back to your presentation, I would like to know what is next for Tmall? What is the next steps for you? What are you planning for the coming month or year?
For total Tmall?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a big question. Actually, our new CEO just on board this year, and he has set up a target for us, which is to double the business in the next 3 years, which we want to reach. I forgot the number actually, sorry. But one important trigger behind is that we will highly focus on new innovations to drive the growth, because we see this is a root trigger of the business growth, as well as the total market.
Okay,
Yes.
wow. Double the business in 3 years.
Mhm.
Wow, best of luck for that.
Highly stressed.
We have microphones for you at the ready, so does anyone have a question for our guests tonight? Not all at the same time. Anyone?
Thank you.
Oh yeah, over there. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Hi.
What type of behavioral data do you collect from consumers?
Actually, Tmall is it's an e-commerce platform similar with Amazon. So all the behavior, all the traits that consumer left on the platform can be collected by us. For example, they searching stuff and click stuff, add to cart and purchase and repeat. All these relevant informations are treasured.
Do you do also online experiments? You do?
Online experiments?
Yes.
Yes, actually, the test itself is some online experiments. Do I answer your questions?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have one final question,
Yeah,
because
sure.
our jury is getting back, so we need to move on. But I just want to know what advice you want to give these future professionals, these future entrepreneurs. What do you think they should apply to their business in the future, based on the trends that you collect?
Let me think. Actually, we are discussing about the solutions ourselves as well. And what we are thinking is that first is that we know that we collect all the information through our facilities that along with the consumer themselves. And how can we consistently optimize the solutions and for the consumers through the data collection? And I think there was one question asking one of the team from Indonesia about what if the solutions cannot improve the skin texture of the consumers when they use it, because we keep checking that. But from my point of view, it's a great opportunity for us to optimize our solutions so that it can be tailor-made for the consumers. What we have seen in the market, especially in China, is that the tailor-made is not only for every single individual now, it's also for every single occasion in China, that for all the consumers, they have quite a lot of different products on their table. And for each different occasion, every day, they will use different skincare products because their skin texture is different, so that they need tailor-made. So I think it's a really good idea. Through the technology development, we can achieve more for the consumers.
Well, thank you very much for your
Thank you.
presentation and for your answers. That was Yuan Dian for TMIC Consumer Research. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, as you've seen, our jury has made their way back. So, since the suspense is tough to handle, I suggest we proceed to announcing the prize for tonight. So please welcome the final 6 teams on stage so we can point out the winner. So can you give it up for the 6 finalists of the evening? And can I also get our jury members to join us on stage to reveal the name of the winner? Please welcome our jury members. Okay. Well, first thing first, before we reveal the name of the winning team, I'm sure that's a moment you want to keep in your memories for a long, long time. So first, let's take a picture of all of you with our jury members so you can take it home and remember this great evening. So we have a camera over there, and we're going to take a picture. Is it okay for the picture? Yeah. Okay. So, big smile. Where's the camera? Everywhere, basically. No, it's over there. Okay, yeah. That's the red light. Big smile. Okay. And now, to announce the winner, I have the honor to hand the microphone to Nicola Yeronimos, Deputy Chief Executive Officer in charge of divisions.
I already have it. Thank you.
Okay, you have it.
Oh, please. So, guys, I'm going to try to be brief so that you not kept in anguish too long. Just to tell you that we were all very, very impressed by the presentations you made. I was thinking, wow, if I had to, when I was your age, to stand up in the middle of, in front of everybody without any preparation. I mean, you were prepared, but you didn't know whether you were going to be on stage tonight. So you were very impressive. You managed the time. You answered the questions. Some were a bit tricky. Some others weren't. But it was superb. And then we had a unanimous decision, but not in the first round. We voted, we debated, because there were different criteria. One of them was, do we believe it's feasible? Because some ideas are exceptional, but can it be made into an actual business model? Is it useful? Is it scalable? I know you know the criteria. But after a few exchanges, we got to a conclusion that there was one team that was a tiny bit ahead of the others. And this team, I'm proud and happy to tell them, is Indonesia.
Wow! Indonesia, winner of the L'Oreal 2019 Brandstorm, here in South Playa, Paris, with the best team from all over the world. Congratulations, guys. I love my job. Team Indonesia, Phoenix, winners of the 2019 L'Oreal Brandstorm. Wow. Okay. Can we give it up for the 5 other teams that made it to the stage tonight? Give it up for them. Congratulations, guys. We'll let you go back to your seats. Please go back to your seats, and congratulations. There were 40,000 students in the beginning, and you made it to the top 20. Can I ask the jury members to remain on stage, please, because we're going to take a last picture with our winning team. Congratulations. $40,000 students engaged in Brandstorm this year, and you are the top 3. Congratulations to Phoenix. Congratulations, Team Phoenix. Well done, well done. Now, who wants to party? Well, now is the time. You're gonna have a good night. Everybody's gonna have a good night. We're gonna Enjoy the evening, get out of this room, enjoy a drink, and then in about 45 minutes, a great big party will be underway, so have a very good time. Remember to share everything around you with the hashtag Brandstorm2019, okay? And I really hope you have a very, very good evening and wish you all the best in the future. Thank you for taking part in Brandstorm. Best of luck to you all. Keep going.